Welcome to another episode of Budget Conscious Construction. Your host Victor here, helping you get things done in a fast way. 2025 and every year I'm here, blessed to be here. I'm going to help you. Without further ado, let's get right on to it. Okay, first go get you a permit box. Let's get the permit box out front. If you have engineered plans, and I mean like you spent money to have an engineer tell you this is where the house has to go ahead and get a surveyor out there and get it staked exactly where it has to go after you get that first portion cleared off of where the house is supposed to go. Get the stakes re-put back where they're supposed to go. So land clearing, grading, that's the first thing you're getting done, right? Then we're gonna get our plumber in there. After your plumber gets done with his rough in, we're gonna get our concrete guy in. After the concrete guy, we're gonna get our framing. After the framing guy gets done, we're going to put a roof on it because we want to protect what just went up. Then we're going to go with siding. While you're getting the siding done, you probably want to call your fireplace guy. If you do have a fireplace going to be installed on this house and it has a nice sized chimney or something coming up the top, roofing and siding, in between that, go ahead and get your fireplace guy to come out and put a cap on top of that so that we don't have any water going down that thing. Then after that, you're going to get your electrical guy to come back in there. He's going to do stuff like start running wires through all your 2x in the walls and all the good stuff. That would be the same time that you would go, hey, I need to get a low voltage guy in here. If you're going to have low voltage stuff, go ahead and have that ran as well. Get your plumber in there and then your HVAC guy. Then we're going to go to your insulation guy. Whoever's doing your insulation. When you get to the insulation guy, if you're going to be on a well, go ahead and have that well guy called, lined up, ready to drill by the time the insulation guy is getting finished. The reason I say that is because the next guy that's coming in there is sheetrock guy. He needs water. And unless you're living in the city, which it might not matter, you might be in a city quarters where you have water right next door or water right at the road. That always helps. That's an advantage. So then you can hold off, I guess. You're not really thinking, hey, I have to have water right now, but you still need to have access to it, right? If you're out in the country, suburbs, then you're going to need to have that well drilled so that the sheetrock guys have water other than you just bringing it to the site for him, right? That's something I would do. Most people are like, I'm not doing that. He can bring his own water. Not just joking. Okay, so after the sheetrock guy is done, your electrical guy is going to come back in there. You need to make sure that you get some temporary power out there that is going to hopefully be ran to the house now that your electrical guy's back out there. The reason I say that is because sometimes we like to see a GFI in the laundry room or in the kitchen or something like that so that we can stop tracking mud running cords outside if it starts raining. We can just plug into the house in one receptacle or sometimes two. That helps tremendously. Then you're going to go get your towel guys to do what they've got to do in the showers and wherever else they got to go. But I would like to veer off a little bit and say that once your towel guy gets there, before he starts dropping actual towel on it, if you're going to spray your ceilings, go ahead and spray them and back roll them. Have your painter come in and spray them and back roll them so all that stuff can fall out the sky. It's going to get a whole lot of paint on it. That helps. So then you're going to get your towel masonry guy in there to do his thing. Get your cabinet guy in there. After your cabinet guy, or while he's in there, you can get your carpenter to come in there kind of after he's then got all the big boxes. After your cabinet guy's got most of his big stuff in there, go ahead and get your carpenter in there so they can kind of work together a little bit and kind of wrap up that whole situation. Because once that gets wrapped up, then it's time to paint. It's time to go right on and put some colors on the wall, beautify everything. Then we're going to talk about gutters. Once you get to gutters, that's going to help distribute the water away from your house. Go ahead and get ready to start calling it quits, getting your concrete finished out to the driveway or gravel, whatever you're planning to do. Do that hand in hand with your landscape. Once they finish your driveway, your landscaping, and then after that, it's just cleanup time. That's the fun time. Just clean up. Now, tidbit, want to give it to you. Little nugget. Some counties, most counties, they're going to say in that code, and it's going to say you're going to have a dumpster, you're going to have a porta-john, which the porta-john is, there's no way around it, you've got to have it. The nugget I'm going to give you is my particular county did that, but a good friend of mine who has built multiple houses of his own for himself, he said that if you keep your lot clean, they're probably not going to call you on not having a dumpster out there the whole time, because your area might be different than mine. My area is after like 28 days or something crazy, they start charging you, even if the dumpster is not full and you don't want them to take it, right? He said, if you keep your lot clean, pick when you want that dumpster dropped and picked up so they don't charge you, it'll work out. So every day I got off work, I came over here and I would just clean up. That's what I would do. Out of my whole house being built, I think I had 2 dumpsters, which was just crazy because all the job sites that I work on, they end up having, 8, 9, probably average about 10 dumpsters per site, because they just come pick it up and take it, pick it up and take it, even if it's not full all the way. So remember that if that will work for your county, use it to your advantage. You could possibly save yourself $4 or $5 grand, depending on how long it takes for you to build your house. By simply, I'll tell you where I put them. When the framers were getting ready to finish up, I put a dumpster down. I left it out there for the max days. Told them when those days are up, you come get it. Don't charge me for leaving it out here without it being filled. I went out there and helped stack that dumpster, so therefore I had room left. They picked it up, and then I had a dumpster dropped again after the sheetrock was done, and it worked out just flawlessly. Now, in your county, it might be different. Hope it works for you. Hope this was as good for you guys, and I do have in the description a list that you guys can use. Take it, enjoy it, check off as things get done, and we're gonna hope this helps. Like, share, subscribe. We're working on a lot of stuff, so we'll see what we can get for you. You guys have a great one.
This budget's so tight, the goats are saving cheese, mama.